That is probably the most important question that, and well, not most important question, but that's the commonly asked question of whether creativity drives outcome, right? So as creative people in the industry, we believe in big ideas, right? We always believe in the big idea. What is the big idea? What is the most aesthetically pleasing? We appreciate beauty. We're drawn to craft. We're drawn to certain aesthetics. And that's very Instagram. Instagram is the visual platform. But the number one question that we often get asked, what is the value of creativity? How can creative help solve my business challenges? And I can confidently and thankfully say this, that yes, stories first creativity can drive better business outcome. The past year or so, we've been running a couple of experiments with about 16 clients and 16 brands to understand stories first creativity, but also if stories first creative performs better than optimized assets. And these are the results. Across 16 studies, we noticed that, or we observed that 83% of the chance, the stories first asset did outperform the stories optimized, which is huge. It is a very significant number that we've got. And case in point, I want to show you this great example. Even this example, we've got a really good optimized asset. And when we start thinking about the stories first, we were worried that maybe the optimized asset might do better. But in this case, interactivity did change the game. Interactivity did make this stories first execution perform a lot better than the stories optimized. So I'm going to play the optimize. Again, it's a beautifully optimized asset. So taking this same sort of like proposition, benefit, message, what we did with the brand was like, how can we inject a bit of interactivity to make this more stories first? One of the key native control on stories is that when you tap and hold, you basically pause on the video. Playing with this native control, there is an opportunity to create sort of like a interactive experience where you're giving control into someone's hand, almost like a remote control, like content by demand, right? So this is the same concept, but delivered in a lightweight interactive experience that's still within the story's 15-second limit. So really, really, really simple. Again, tap and hold, controls in their hand. Instead of passively watching a linear video, your users, your consumers have the opportunity to partake in an experience. You make the communication a lot more participatory. And thankfully, we saw a great result. As you saw, the optimized asset was beautiful. But hey, let's try and explore a lightweight interactive approach and see how that performs, and which is what we did. And thankfully, it performed really well. So on top of that, I think some of the positive results we saw was that when it comes to content view objectives, there was also a really high, significant 95% chance that the story's first asset actually outperformed the optimized.